FOREX Trade the News. What are the odds? Here's one of the videos used in the Forex ebook series, FOREX Trade the News. What are the odds? Published in the Kindle Books department on Amazon. This ebook is the fourth in the series and documents 3 setups and trades conducted over the last 2 years, along with charts and links to the YouTube videos. There are 3 videos illustrating the setup, progress, and results of the monthly release of the Canadian IVEY Purchasing Managers Index month-over-month report. Today's video represents the news report released on Wednesday, July 7th, 2010 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, U.S. This video is a presentation by the blog, fundamentalforexblogging.com. The Fundamental Forex blog presents the Canadian IVEY Purchasing Managers Index month-over-month report, released monthly by the Richard Ivey School of Business. This report was released on Wednesday, July 7th, 2010 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, U.S. A preview was posted on Tuesday, the 6th of July, 2010, and a follow-up posted on Friday, the 16th of July, 2010. All were posted on the blog www.fundamentalforexblogging.com. Here's my setup for a trade. My market orders are shown here. A sell order and behind it a buy order. There are the units I am trading. And my stop loss is shown next. Early on, my broker spread shown here is small, but may increase just before the news release, which will be shown later in this video. Next is my plan in case there is a surprise to the market. The plan tells me which action to take if the actual report is different from the forecast, and down here is my time. Next are my trigger points. Of course, I need to get the news report as soon as possible, so I use the Forex Factory's calendar. They have an actual pending button which will give me the news report within a minute or two. By refreshing the calendar page, shown here, normally about 4 minutes before the report release, the green button will appear. With less than a minute to the news release, broker spread has not yet increased from a few minutes ago and will not increase throughout the news release. It is now time to get the news release. I use the Forex Factory calendar with the news release buttons, those green buttons in the calendar. At times it takes a few clicks of the actual report buttons to get the report. This time it took only 18 seconds and 2 clicks to get the actual report release. In this case, the actual report came out with the Canadian IVEY Purchasing Managers Index report lower than the forecast by 5.2. and lower than the trigger point by 1.2. This report was bad for the Canadian dollar, so I decided I will execute a sell of the Canadian dollar and buy the British pound. The market has already spiked up about 28 pips and retraced about 14 pips. With the broker spread at its lowest, this is a good time for a trade. There, I have entered my first trade, and my broker spread is still good. And now I've entered my second trade. There are my stop loss lines. The market did not move quite as I expected. In spite of the odds being in favor of a sell of the Canadian dollar, traders were buying. There are the stop outs, a loss of approximately 39 pips. You can check out the blog post to see how the other currency pairs moved. It appears something unknown was happening that has affected the market adversely. None of the four currency pairs I was watching went according to plan. All moved in the wrong direction. This is the chart for the currency pair British pound versus the Canadian dollar. My first buy trade was entered right at about 36 seconds into the news release. Then the second buy trade was entered about 1 minute and 8 seconds into the news release. The market did not head up in the right direction, nor did it ever climb high enough over the next hour for me to exit with any kind of a win, and I was stopped out in the 5th minute. A big loss this time. All the market did was range for the rest of the hour. The actual report was outside the economist's forecast and was not good for the Canadian economy. but apparently not good for my plan, which called for selling the Canadian dollar. I started posting this news release on my blog in November 2009. This video is presented by the Fundamental Forex blog and has been presented in an ebook series titled FOREX Trade the News, What Are the Odds?, published in the Amazon Kindle store under the title Trade the Canadian IVEY Purchasing Managers Index Month-over-Month News Report. Click the link below this video to check out additional Forex ebooks I have published on Amazon. Thank you for watching this video and have a nice day.